Oh, we got a Shatter Priest. Look at that. Lucy, going over to the Shatter Priest instead of the Monkus Light Messiah on that team. We got us out of the Chill Pills. Calamity's first up again. Oh no, Ghostskin. Gonna be first up versus Calamities on Arms Warrior charging in. Got himself a big Warbreaker. Zakinisha comes out by the Rogue. Chicken really early by the Rogue. Ghostskin doesn't have a trinket by the looks of it. So maybe in a bit of a weird spot. Cloaker Shadows for Calamity really early on. Rotating into evasion. Ghostskin with a parry up and running. Needs to find a way to crack the Rogue's defenses. Does he have the big bleeds or anything? He needs a stun right about now. Does get himself the big Dragon's Roar and is able to leap right on top of Calamity, but doesn't quite find him immediately. Kidney shot to follow, and I think it just might be done for the Ghostskin. Does get hit with a secret technique with a Shadow Strike to follow and out for the count. DJ Flag is going to be up next over on that team too. On that team, we also got Diabolicals. We also got ourselves Hinya, the Unholy DK, and we got ourselves Demoniac as well. DJ Flex is going to have to find a way to find the Rogue. Looking out somewhere towards the middle of the arena, but he doesn't realize Calamity is looking right over his shoulder. Ready to strike, ready to pounce. Flex with a random flare down. I don't know if he's got traps set up or anything, but if he's got himself in the right position, he'll be in a great spot. Does he realize the Rogue is right next to him? Cheat shot, trying to make sure he hits the G2 Flex from a distance. Doesn't want to walk over there where the traps may be. G2 Flex with the Death Chakram, stun into Calamity, maybe big damage, grenades at the ready, doing quite a big hits into Harpoon right after, blind to follow, trick out of DJ, mad hit into Calamity. Oh! Does he realize he hit him with a trap? That was such a good trap. That was so good. Does hit him with a flare. Gouge for Calamity could get the better net to make sure to deny the Rogue a big go. Big explosive does get the Rogue trinket, or rather cloak, up and running. The emergency healing is out. Cheap shot into Flex, maybe in a tight spot. Got him some big defense. Calamity getting hit with a quick charge. It's going to be a vanish right after. I think with the Cloak of Shadows as well, wasn't it? At least Hunter Mark is definitely down. DJ is setting up all the traps. He better be careful with this next go, but the Rogue does go into Canva. At least it's going to give him a little bit of recovery. If he sets up traps everywhere, at some point Calamity is going to walk through him, isn't he? Calamity is scouting the eye very closely. DJ Flex is maybe stream peeking. No, it's going to be Calamity picking up the eye. Doesn't see DJ Flex immediately. Turtle Shell in the opener. Calamity charges him with an evasion, swap attention onto the pet. This could be an opportunity for Calamity to not really have himself a proper go. This could be an opportunity for DJ Flex to have himself a good setup. Gouge onto the pet, but does he realize the pet has a stun ready? He's going to be tricking immediately. Death Shock to follow. As long as he's very careful, try to see if he can go, I think, for a Disarm onto Calamity. I don't think he was able to connect. Kidney shot from a distance. Calamity using it just to disengage. Not really trying to fight. I think he's trying to be very, very careful with a Hunter's Mark. Wow, he timed that really, really well. Hunter's Mark is off. Flex can't find him. Calamity is going to be able to get himself a proper opener. If he sets up the traps in a good spot, you might actually have to put your traps wider away from you, because Rogue is not going to walk into this flare. You might not be able to put traps literally where you are. You might have to put them like on the outskirts. Feign death for a second, trying to see if he can dampen some of the damage from the secret technique, and I think that might have been a freezing trap waiting right behind Flex. Is going to be able to get a charge trap onto Calamity, keeping him in combat with the pet. Vanish available for the Rogue though, so he should be okay. Death Chakram is going to set him up for a pretty big hits. If Flex got good attacks with this, he could make himself a big play. Grenades getting thrown in. Does not really need weapons. Quite a bit of damage into Calamity though, either way. So Flex is in a great spot. The pet is going to attack. Stun around the corner. May just have him. Harpoon. Big hit. Kill shot. It might not be enough though. Cloak of Shadows last second for Calamity. Trying to see if he can make a play. Trick out of the Flex. Flare down. Calamity is out of there. The man barely surviving it. Not even a cheat death. Are you kidding me? Hannah, are you seeing this? Dude, are you seeing this? The guy had no health. Cloak of Shadows barely keeping him alive. Are you... Not even a cheat death. As Calamity trying to see if he can charge in. That is going to be his Spore Cloak into a blind onto Flex. Does he have the comp points? He does have a kidney shot. Maybe big damage. Trying to go for secret technique. Is this enough though? Gonna be damage for Flex. Kill shot. Harpoon. That's gonna be a freezing trap into Calamity. Does get caught out. Does he realize he's there? No, he doesn't realize it. No, Flex. If only he knew. Oh no, I don't know if he looked at his freezing trap or not. Oh, random freezing trap does catch him. Flex, this is where you gotta make your kill, man. You gotta get your victories. You gotta do it. Set in the pet. Needs to get those grenades in there. He got the big grenades and they're ready to go. He just gotta find a way to stop the Rogue stun. Does he have anything for this one? Mad Eviscerates, big damage, disarm, trinket. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh man, that was so close. The back and forth. It was a long duel for sure, but like the moments of the moments of intensity are totally worth it, I think. What is this smog you got going on, Diabolical? What is this? This is all like low fantasy. Look at that. What is this? It looks so good. Picking up the eye, finding Calamity with the succubus hanging him over there. Gonna be Shadow Strike into a port for Calamity. Does he have himself the pet in a good spot in order to catch him? Doesn't quite do it. Trying to go maybe Bonza fell. If he can get himself an angle, Succubus is gonna be able to get in this. Stun Succubus, Cheap Shot on Diabolical's dropping Infernal. Just blasting a big old Infernal on top of the boy's head. Has himself advantage in case he's in a bad spot. Immortal, Fear to follow. Diabolical trying to go for Soulfire, but it's gonna be line of sight. No! That is so far unfortunate. What is this? You're literally climbing on top of the tombstone. What is that? Diabolical's denied. This big go. That is so unfortunate. It's going to be Calamity, I think, just kind of hanging in. Succubus, you see, finally able to go for a proper Soulfire. Is going to be able to somehow break out of it with advantage immediately. Has himself next to Diabolical. Skin shot right after. Human Rachel for this one. Going to be a Shadow Strike to follow as Calamity closes that gap. No Succubus, you see, for this one. Blinded Daya is going to be him as well as the Succubus. Ready to go for interrupts on, I think, if needed. Daya does he have himself a go. At least the Succubus is there to keep the Rogues in company. Open up some portals so Calamity is not going to be able to get himself an easy reset. The Rogue survivability is so disgustingly good, man. It is crazy. Soulfire, is this going to be enough? Stun right after. Does go in for yet another advantage. Daya knows he's there. Or more or less. Or at least thought. Thought he escaped maybe. Shadow Strike right around the corner. Mortal Coil sent in, but a Cloak of Shadows is already waiting for him. Death back into a full-on wall just to live the Sectac. Into a gouger after. Does he have the Succubus? You see, I think it's going to be an interrupt Succubus, right? Just needs a little bit more damage, man. Just need a couple more portals, something, anything. My goodness. Bonza fall right after. Calamity trying to see if he can get himself out of this situation. I think might just have to break the bonds. Trying not to. It's going to be dance available. Cheap Shot on Daya. Wait, maybe turns it around. Hold on a second. Succubus last second. Shadow Strike still doing quite a bit of damage. Maybe a Vis. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Does it? I'm slaying the Succubus. Does get at least a new one. I didn't realize he was putting that much attention to the Succubus this entire time. Well done. Does get a sap with a Daya, able to escape here really quickly. Next Succubus you see is probably going to be huge unless Calamity is in a good spot. Doesn't have a cloak for this one. Maybe evasion? I don't even know if evasion is going to be able to do much. Shadow Strike, but it's going to be immediate board. Fear, Soulfire, is this going to be it? Does he finally get him? Stun, does get to dodge it with his Shadow Step. Maybe a Succubus you see from this one. Succubus gets stunned up too. The man turns it around. Are you kidding me? Hinya is trying to see if he can just take the Rogue out of the game. Finally, my goodness. I gotta give him credit. The guy did really, really well in terms of like the burst. I was thinking like that was it. Maybe that was done, but no. Rogues are just as a tank. Literally the tankiest class in the game. Apparently we have warriors that wear full plated armor. Just take out that armor, put on some leathers, man. You're fine. Look at Rogues. They're doing okay. Mad damage to Lucio. The guy just getting an absolute savage right now. Clawed down by that extra grippy hand. Asinia trying to see if he can end these duels quickly. Does go in for a quick execute. Chill pulls up next to Frosty Death Knight. 57% dampener. Hinya better make a play as soon as possible. Does get hit with a silence. Immediate death back as he starts dripping low. Stunned by Chillpills. Shrinking by Hinya. Blind to follow him. Another stun on Chills is just trying to find a way to keep this Frosty Death away from him into a little bit of a Wraith Walk. If he can get himself some big damage from pets as well as some range on Chillpills and maintain that range, he may be able to do something. AMS is available. At least it obliterates. At least the Frosty parts of obliterates is going to be absorbed into the shield. Does have himself a dome down. I think it was actually Hinya's. I thought maybe it was Chills. Chills just gets him out in the open and just strikes him down while he's got a chance here. Dampen at 60%. You ain't healing nothing off of this one. Sap by the Rogue onto Chris. As he got him Chills. Why are I calling Chris? Chris. Why'd your name IRL be Chris actually? I'm so confused. Trinket out onto Demoniac as Chilled. Got himself the IBF. Trying to see if he can live with Lichborn, but he's going for those Death Coil heals. I don't know if that's going to do much for you. I feel like those Globals would have better been used as Frost Striking the guy some than anything, you know what I mean? Death back last second, but not a lot of healing provided from that one. Silence under the Rogue, but at this point, Dampen is so high. All Demonic is to just keep the pressure rolling. Does get hit with a Blade Flurry, but somehow still in stealth. Sap to the Outlaw. And I feel like he might just need to come out there and start fighting him too, yeah? Ooh, Mock Switch Up. I like this. I like this version of Mock Switch Up. Goes in super aggressive. The Trinket or Demoniac. Does he have a kidney shot? Blind by Demoniac? If only Outlaw had some kind of a bleed you could put up on a person. That would be huge. Just grapple over. Demoniac with a dance. Cheap shot right after. Is it the yard? No. Full dance. Secret technique is up. For the Outlaw, does get himself a sippy cup in between. Not a lot of healing available, but whatever healing you can get at 67% dampening I mean, whatever helps, whatever helps. It's not a secure amount of healing, but it is enough to kind of like, it's almost think of it as a DR at this point, right? Return on some of that damage taken. Picking up the eye, finding demoniac, pistol shots him immediately. Gonna be a step for demoniac, killing shot to follow him. Unless the Outlaw doesn't have a kill right here, it's gonna be a cloak for demoniac. Not a lot of healing available. Light Messiah is observing carefully here. Big secret technique, turns it around. Well done, Light Messiah. I mean, he wasn't gonna be that guy. He wasn't gonna be that guy. Even though he got wings, he could have just thrown a hammer at the guy immediately. He wasn't gonna be that guy. He was gonna at least let demoniac go behind the pillar. At least let him catch a reset. He just, I think, wanted to witness it. Wanted to get a better angle as demoniac goes in for a sap. Cloak Shot is at the ready, have him so advantage. Do you even play the long game, or do you just end it right here? I think, honestly, throwing everything at the guy might be the, I don't even know. What would be better, dampening or playing against a bubble and a bop? Maybe trying to get both of these things as soon as possible. Does get himself advantage as soon as his trinket. Does avoid the Wake of Ashes. That is wings for Light Messiah. Does not have the big Crusade wings, but it looks like someone keeping demoniac still out in combat. Probably a bleed of some sort. Dot, gonna be ouch. Bubble. Step. I think it's over. Unless she death. Oh, he's got. She death. Maybe blind last second as the bubble falls off. Potentially blind. Oh, okay. Maybe he can make someone walk off the sun. He's trying to see if he can play it tooth and nail. Trinket available. Let's give himself a proper reset. Light does have a blessing of protection. Cloak Shot is coming back up very, very soon. Trying to go for a sap. Light Messiah, I was going to say, blessing of protection, just go. Trinket available for demoniac. Doesn't even escape. I think it just might be over. Vanish. Wait a second. Maybe no. Cloak Shot is not enough. Hold on a second. Oh my god. If you only somehow can live this. Gouge last moment. Blind not available. Light Messiah hits you with that final wreck. Getting a shot into light. Does have himself a wall. Some DRs available. Cheap shot to follow. I think just needs one hammer. It's over. My god. I feel like some of those duels, like, you don't want to give the player as much of an opportunity to find themselves an escape out of that situation. But sometimes it just feels like, in that kind of a matchup, it's like, are they trying to find a way to turn this around or just delaying the inevitable? You know what I mean? Man, good shot though. Give it a shot. Unfortunate. The Paladin with 2 immunities at the end with the sideshot dampening. You ain't recovering though.